great stuff. Now we're going to go into being parents. And I thought we'd just have fun because we have a bunch of kids out there that are dying to see this, and your kids. And obviously you have 3 daughters. And we're going to go through each of them. And what the question I'm going to ask is I'm going to say, what is your funniest and your favorite story you have on each child? Your funniest and favorite. So they could be the same. But we're going to start with the oldest, Megan, and feel free to do any stuff about Megan. So that's the first question I have about Megan.
I think with Megan, this thing that comes to mind right off the bat is the time I walked out on a Sunday morning. We're going to church, and she was in this big chair, and I'm thinking she was 4 maybe 5. You know, as the years go by, she gets younger and younger. But she's reading out of this book. Yeah. You know, and I go, what? And I had to call Jeanine in. I said, have you heard Megan? And she's reading out of the book, and I'm going, wow. So I was really amazed that at such a young age she was reading. Not you and I had been reading with her, but just on her own to be doing it, it was pretty special.
And she didn't go to. Yeah, she did go to kindergarten. Yeah. But she already was reading.
Yeah. That's mine.
My funny one actually involves you and Megan. When she was little and she was in church with us, and he kept telling her to be quiet, and she wouldn't. So finally he says, okay, I'm going to take you out. And he picks her up, and she's yelling all the way out of the church, don't spank me, don't spank me.
That was good.
And then another one is not funny, mine, but it's very touching, I think. This was when she was older, maybe, I don't even know, high school, college? I don't know. She just has such a sweet, sensitive heart. And I remember we were watching the news or talking about, I don't know, some atheist, you know, was like putting down Jesus and stuff. And I, in my cynical heart, someday they're going to have to bow to Jesus. And Megan goes, that's going to be so sad because they didn't bow down to him, you know, before. And I'm like, you know, very humbled that my daughter said that. She's a very sweet girl, very lady, you know, and tender-hearted, loves people.
I think one other, just real quick, is we started climbing North Mountain because of her. Because they did a daddy-daughter breakfast at North Mountain, and then we hiked the mountain. And on the way down with Megan, I said, Megan, we should do this as a family. And she looked at me. I could tell in her eyes, I made a mistake bringing Dad on this thing. So really, after that, we started doing that. And the kids hated it. But we did it as a family. And the one time we were hiking and it was getting kind of dark and Megan was walking with me. And she said to me, Dad, you know what I like about this? We get to talk.
So you guys have pretty much already said about me, but just to summarize again, what's your favorite characteristics about Megan?
Gentle,
caring,
loving. She's generous, kind.
Has a sense of humor, good sense of humor.
Yeah, good sense of humor.
All 3 of my girls have different senses of humor, and hers is a softer approach. Although she can be a little sarcastic when she wants to be, but yeah, very, very sensitive.